Welcome back to Hooked by MMA, your favorite place for the latest UFC news, fight breakdowns, and wild predictions. And boy, do we have a juicy one for you today. UFC 308 is just around the corner, and the featherweight champion Illia Topuria has made it very clear what his plans are. The fastest knockout in UFC history. Yeah, you heard that right. The Georgian Spaniard superstar wants to take Max Holloway out in record time. Let's get into it. Alright, let's set the stage. UFC 308 is coming up later this month, and Ilia Topuria is set to defend his featherweight strap against one of the toughest fighters to ever step into the octagon, former champ Max Blessed Holloway. And what does Topuria have planned? Well, not just any win, he wants to get the fastest knockout in UFC history. This man isn't aiming low, folks. He's coming out guns blazing, and he wants to do it with his hands. In a recent interview, Topuria said, "There is no chance for Max, forget about it. The only thing I'm praying for every day is I want him to show up, because I'm gonna do the rest." That's the kind of confidence you expect from the champ, but it doesn't stop there. Topuria wants to beat Jorge Masvidal's record. Remember that flying knee against Ben Askren? 5 seconds. That's what Topuria is gunning for, except he wants to do it with his fists. He said, if he stays in the middle in the first 10 seconds of the fight, we're going to see the fastest knockout in UFC history. Now, imagine that. Max Holloway, a guy who's been through wars in the octagon, standing toe-to-toe with Topuria right from the opening bell. Topuria says he'll be in the center of that octagon in the first 10 seconds, looking to end it. It's a bold statement, and if there's one thing we know about Topuria, it's that he delivers on his promises. Let's take a moment to talk about how Ilia Topuria got here. The guy is terrifying. There's no other way to put it. He climbed up the featherweight ranks like a wrecking ball, knocking people out left and right. And then, just to prove a point, he knocked out Alexander Volkanovski to claim the featherweight title. That was the moment the whole world realized this guy is the real deal. And now he wants to cement his name in UFC history by getting the fastest KO. But there's one big hurdle: Max Holloway. Holloway's a veteran of the sport, a former champion, and a guy who's never backed down from a fight. We've seen Holloway go the distance against the best of the best. He's fought legends like Jose Aldo, Brian Ortega, and even went to war with Dustin Poirier. So if Topuria thinks he's gonna walk right through Holloway, he might be in for a surprise. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Confidence is great, but overconfidence, that can get you in trouble, especially when you're facing someone like Max Holloway. If Topuria rushes in recklessly looking for that quick KO, he could walk right into a counter from Holloway. Max is known for his elite striking, his durability, and his cardio. He doesn't fade and he doesn't panic under pressure. If Topuria charges in and misses, Holloway will make him pay. And we all know Max loves a good brawl. He's not gonna back down, not for a second. But hey, that's what makes this fight so exciting, right? You've got the reigning champ looking to make history, and you got a former champ who's not ready to pass the torch just yet. This is going to be an all-action affair, and if Topuria wants to make history, he's going to have to get past one of the toughest guys in the game. So what do you think, fight fans? Is Ilia Topuria really going to get the fastest knockout in UFC history? Or is Max Holloway going to spoil those plans and prove once again why he's one of the greatest featherweights of all time? Personally, I think this fight is going to be a lot closer than Topuria expects. But one thing's for sure, we're in for a show. Drop your predictions in the comments below. Who's walking out of UFC 308 as the featherweight champion? Will we see a new record set? Or will Holloway show that experience trumps power? Let's get this debate rolling. Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Hooked by MMA for all the latest UFC news, fight breakdowns, and more. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, especially with UFC 308 coming up. Stay hooked, fight fans.